Okay, I'm going to run because he should have been dead already. I don't understand that. That was stupid. Famous last words. I had to say we were gonna PB. I'm not going to reset. We are going to PB. Instantly dies. Alright, we're gonna reset, boys. Freaking oats. I love lurking in Oates' channel. He's freaking hilarious. I was watching a little bit of Behemoth today, though. I'm really hoping he takes back the 100% world record. Chad is one of a kind. He does have a pretty great audience. We're gonna die right here. Maybe not. Alright, cool. It's really fun watching them do Metroid hacks. B, he's gonna do it. But Zinni's run is gonna be very hard to beat, man. What? Ah, okay. That's my fault. I jumped out of it. I watched Zeus take the world record for reverse boss order. I think that was, I think it was either Sunday or it was yesterday. I want to say it was Sunday, though. Like, he took it twice in one day. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff they have to do to bypass them. Bypass some things I saw. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, that looks like a pain. I think it's the, I don't know the actual room name, but it's like, it's before getting the charge beam, or it's where you drop down, and that bird's there to teach you the shine spark. It's that room, and they have to do some type of left and right motion, and it lets Samus, like, clip through. But it seems like it takes so freaking long, or it's just luck-based. Like, I was watching it Sunday while working on a theory video that I'm making. Oh, is it called Moon Dance? Hey man, so I was goofing off, and I found this weird trick that allows us to clip through a one-tile block. but it's very complex. But, you know, I was just goofing around. God. Just when you see people hop in Discord with like a new strat. So how'd you find this? Oh, I was just goofing around, man. It's like, and I don't doubt people understand the game's coding or anything like that, but it's like, how does this pop into your head? Moonfall is probably just an accident. But there's legitimate people that actually look at coding to see what tricks they can find. Or if they can pull off certain stunts in the game. It's crazy. What the? I keep thinking I thought I was in the Morphball room. I'm enjoying the conversation, which is a good thing. I'm not gonna lie, I could care less about this category. I just figured I would run it because it's a little challenge. Oh, absolutely. If they want to do that, by all means, go for it. I think it's cool. It helps definitely helps the community in a sense. One trick could inspire someone to want to run the game. Be like, oh, that's a really cool trick. I would really like how learn how to do that. That's kind of why I'm doing it. It's the same route as any percent normal, so I figured why not. It's like take a small break from the normal, any percent normal, play a little harder category. Same exact route. I took a chance. It's fun. But it's like for example, I don't know the name of the trick, but it's you take Far Worry's Wind, I believe it's called. And you have to position yourself with these warps, with the warp spell that takes you outside after defeating a boss. But if you clip the side of it, hit the edge of it, and pull out Far Worry's Wind, it can allow you to warp to another part of the game or the end credits. It just makes me wonder, like, who the heck finds that? Like, were you just goofing off one day? But then there's those that actually, that's a game changer, but then you find the other game changers too, of someone just messing around, I believe doing the any percent Ganon category, where you can skip right to Ganon. As a child, I believe someone figured out a warp point in the Deku tree to get the Ganon's tower, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a complete accident. It happened on someone's stream. While they were streaming, and it just happened because they did something specific that they had no idea that it would do that. That's really cool to see. Then seeing Kirby Master clip through something using phase drift in this game while speedrunning it was really cool, because everybody was like, wait, what? And realizing, holy crap, this is really easy to pull off. Even though there's only certain places you can use it in, it definitely helps. Please. Alright, we're going. Didn't know I was going to be fully charged. Ooh. This is bad. I can't play. Like, I don't mind making mistakes, but this is ridiculous. In high school, dude, I used to think I was so good at Ocarina of Time and Super Metroid, and it was around 2015 when my buddy was like, "Oh yeah, there's a thing called speedrunners, dude. Dude, it's like what you like to do. It's like you like to beat the game as fast as possible." He's like, "There's people that actually live stream that." And I was like, "Oh, let me find Super Metroid," and it was like a guy named the first streamer I ever watched of Super Metroid was a guy named Ryan Lockwood. He got like a game time of like 49 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm over here sitting at like an hour and 20, and I'm like, I thought I was good. Then discovered like there's this whole community. And it's like, holy crap, dude. This was around like 2015 when I started actually streaming. I started out doing Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Set the world record from Behemoth. That was fun. Then he took it back, and then I met Scotty, and it was really cool, dude. I still have that video too, where I took world record. I have that saved. How many bonks can I take here? Holy crap, I'm really good at Zero Mission. Holy crap, I'm really bad at Zero Mission. That's how it was with Super Metroid. It's like, Yeah, famous favorite. Yeah, I asked for my times to be removed on that game. I was very immature, and I caught feelings with another runner and did not want to be a part of that community if he was going to be a part of it, so I was being childish. Learn to grow up. Yeah, it was one of those live and learn moments. It was a pretty dumb reason for me to catch feels too, but it is what it is. I will not say what runner it was though. Me and them are cool, so that's all that matters. What am I doing? You know what? I'm cool with doing the last checkpoint because I don't know. I spazzed out. Alright, cool. Let's go back up. The baby. Hmm. Okay, time for puke green suit. Hate Varia suit perfusion. I wish we could keep the blue. But I love the gravity. Gravity looks so good. Too bad we're skipping it. %100% agree with that. I feel like the mustard yellow was a lot better. You weren't supposed to do that. You definitely weren't supposed to do that. You're supposed to turn around. I guess I didn't give him the chance to turn around. I think I jumped immediately as soon as he attacked me. It's fine. At least we didn't die. What are we at? Did we die already? I think we did die before one time, right? Or did we just hit last checkpoint? I think we just hit last checkpoint. Okay. Couldn't remember. There is a rumor I saw floating around, though, that they're thinking that there's a rumor that Super Metroid is being remade. And it's supposed to be out in like 2022 or something. I think it's possible. I personally don't think Super Metroid needs a remake. I think I would be okay with Fusion getting a remake. Start foaming at the mouth. Remake. We don't need that. I mean, I would have to agree with him. It's aged pretty well, I would say. Back in my day, we didn't have remakes. We had sequels. But I am wondering, since Sakamoto said that Dread ends the Metroid storyline, like the arc itself for the Metroids, can you still call it Metroid? I don't think they would do anything different with Super Metroid because it works so well. I think they would design it the same way they did Link's Awakening, Not in that art style, but what I mean is staying faithful to it. I don't think they would. They might add some small little things, but it doesn't take away from the game itself, from the original story. Like, I don't think any bosses would be added or anything like that. All rooms would remain the same, but if they were going to add something, it would probably be some type of, like, Easter eggs or something. Call it Legend of Samus. Jesus. The movement would probably suffer. I have a feeling they would keep the wall jump, though. Like, every single game mechanic they would keep, or at least try to. Or they could just remake Other M. That was a great game. I felt the same way about Super Metroid, dude. It was like, I'm unstoppable. Like, I'm doing these crazy ass wall jumps, bomb jumps. Nothing can stop me. Don't believe me about Other M being a great Metroid game? How dare you? Dare you call me a liar? Our Lord and Savior C. Scotty W. played that game. I love that the community came together just to get the subs in for him to speedrun that. And just his reaction. I'll never forget when I got him to agree to it. It was great. Like, hey man, you get 50 subs, will you speedrun Other M? Yes, Justin, sure, I get 50 subs. I think it took like only a day, if that. I think it was a day or two. I think it might have just been a day. It was the same stream, I believe he agreed to it. And then it was just like, oh my god, he ended up with like 75 subs. He's like, I didn't think this was gonna happen. It's like, well, it did, bud. You screwed yourself. That's it, boys. We got him. No, he didn't do it on his own. No, it was completely his community. I brought it up to him, though, in stream. Since he wouldn't do Samus Returns. It was great, dude. I was like, oh my god. He's gonna agree to it. We got him, boys. And he kept his word. He kept his word, and that's what matters. And he became actually pretty good at the game, too. Like every Metroid game Scotty picks up. Getting a legend. I don't know, I like running games that suffer from runners. It's fun, you know, you're adding to it, so... I thought about it, I was like, you know what, I was like, Scotty's actually having a pretty fun time with it, it might not be a bad speed game, and I was like, you know what, I'll try and pick it up. I started playing it casually again, and I got like to area... It was when Samus was chasing what she didn't know was Ridley, when it evolved into a lizard, and I just cut the game off. It's like, I can't do this. I beat it once. That's all I need. I just couldn't do it, man. Guess I'll just leave that game to the professionals. Get up there, boy. Okay. Nope. The story actually isn't that bad. It's just the characterization, how they portrayed Samus, which in my opinion was pretty bad. It didn't make sense for her to spaz out when she saw Ridley after she's already faced him multiple times. If you include Prime in there. And even if you don't, you know, it's just one of those things you don't see in game. Like in the manga, it showed it like, yeah, she actually did have a PTSD moment, but she overcame those fears in the end. So it didn't make sense for her to have a PTSD moment at the other end. Which I understand PTSD moments can trigger at any time by anything, but I don't know. I just thought it was weird. The voice actress was terrible. She showed no emotion. Of course. That's just a little too far to the left. Of course, you're gonna do this. Alright, let's go. This is bad. Really bad. Alright, so here's what I am going to do to fix this, and where you're going to have to kill these enemies right here. Okay, let's die. That works too. First death. That sucks. That was our first death. I should have known Wave Beam was going to kill that guy. We don't stop and do this in normal, guys. We don't. That's what I need. Okay, we gotta stop and hit this. I know, Fungineer stopping in a speed run. I botched that. I anticipated the melee, and, anticipated wrong. I was expecting him to actually hit me. Or to go at the melee already, but... oh well. Anyway, I'm not making any sense. I'm gonna shut up about it. It's really weird. I get so tongue-tied for some reason when I stream. Like, I have such a hard time, like, trying to commentate sometimes and play the game. But then there's times where I can just get into a conversation and not realize how well I'm playing. Did I not shoot a missile? I swear I did. It hit the ground. It's really weird. I only slur my words or stutter with one guy at work for some reason. It's a service rider. I don't know why. It's really weird. Exactly. It's like I'm Windows 7 and there's just no more updates. I'm fucked. Outdated, man. Oh, just come out of more ball. Wow. Okay. This category kills me, literally. Stepping on Legos sucks. Stepped on one the other day. Felt like I died. It was the worst feeling in the world. Or Donut Morph, that's cool too. I'm honestly surprised since you bring Legos up, you're still in business. Like, I'm really shocked by that. I was never into Legos as a kid, but if we did have them, I would build an airplane. Just something stupid. Or I would build a sword to whack my older brother over the head with. Which I actually did quite often at my grandmother's house, now that I think about it. And I would throw the airplane into his head, too. I was very mean to my older brother. I was mean because I knew I could get away with it. I was one of those siblings. Except when it came to actually getting things, it was my older brother that would actually get things. At least being a good spawn location. Good. Second room, perfect. He's dead. I was a little shit to my younger bro, so as a kid I feel, oh man. Funny how I'm not missing that trick in fusion mode, but watch us go back to normal and then I just can't do that basic little platform trick. Could be. I didn't think of that. That was a freaking great point. Could be a different hitbox. Big brain stuff. It's so hard, like, I enjoy running Samus Returns, but there's days, like, where it's like, oh my god, I don't feel like playing this. And I wonder, like, how the hell does Oats and Goats and Behemoth, how can they play the same game over and over? It's like, it's gotta get tiring at some point. I guess they just don't care about the time anymore. Like, if they know it's a bad run, they'll reset, obviously, but sometimes I feel like they just don't care about the timer. I'm guessing that's how he makes it stay fresh, in a sense. Like, yeah, he is keeping up with, the thing is, even with hacks, you're not really losing the skill in it, you know? I feel like if I took too long of a break from the game, it would be very detrimental to my skill level, even though it's not showing in freaking any of these fusion runs. Sadly, there's no hacks of this game, so Okay, let's waste time. This normally saves time if you can get it like on the 3rd try, but spider clipping tonight, I can tell, is going to be a pain. Where are you at on the leaderboards for the game? Out of curiosity. $18th for any percent? Dude, that's actually up there. That's crazy. I would actually consider that top runner, to be honest. I would love to do... Oh, 40? Nice. So anywhere in 40s. 40 minutes you'd be fine with. Yeah, RNG in that game, though. It sucks getting all the way to Torian and then just getting a bad Torian. I've seen that way too many times with runners like Scotty and Mike. Even John back in the day. Bone Zone, where runs go to die. He is right. He's not wrong at all. For sure. Then you have those times where it's those rare occasions where you'll just get a God Torian and it's like, holy crap, dude, that's great. You know? Alright, so we failed Digger Chase Skip one time last night, but... No, excuse me, twice last night. We failed it twice. Well, yeah, because you're so packed full of missiles, it doesn't even matter at that point. I don't even know why I'm collecting this. It's always been finicky. Well, I'm way more comfortable with it now. A long time ago, I used to do a stupid strategy. It worked, but it took probably 30 to 40 seconds to pull it off. Digger Chase Skip first try without saving should save a minute. So... It was more comfy. It was less risky. This is before, like, we knew we could hit the door, we just didn't know what triggered it, and the TAS runner didn't He didn't feel like, I guess he didn't feel like going into too much detail on how to do it, or he just didn't care to look into it more. I'm gonna go with the second one. Like, he didn't care to actually look into it. It's kind of like, hey, I found this, you guys go have fun, you know, type deals. But he was able to grab the door even without doing the setup that I'm doing now. I need that blue to disappear, like, right now. If the run dies, I'll show you my old strategy. I called it noob jumping. Because right there, I'm calculating when's a bomb jump. I'm actually listening, and I learned exactly when the bomb's going to explode. I did that by using a metronome on Google and setting it up that way to when I knew to place the bomb and whatnot, and that's how I got comfortable with actually doing those bomb jumps. But before, I would just do what I called noob jumping, is where I would spam bombs, and then at a certain height, which I had the time as well back in the day, I would be like, okay, this feels right. I would move over to the right side of the screen, and then have to do another bomb jump. It's really weird how I set it up. This was back when I was like the only active runner in the States, like when it was discovered. Then you had Sib, who was in Japan, running 0% against me, and still achieving lower times than I was, and it was like, my god, this dude's a monster. Oh, screwed up. Okay, I had a feeling I heard the Metroid. I was too busy talking. Right there. It's fine. Not a big deal. You're not getting away, bud. Also, didn't want to waste my last super missile. I want to at least have 6. It's kind of a strat that I use. I was hoping he was going to give me a longer melee. Ooh, boy. My Aeon is freaking atrocious. Dude, really? I'm gonna have to take the time to kill these guys. I need Aeon, like, really bad. I feel like that's so hard to get sometimes because the input drops. But I was actually able to get off 3 missiles during that little cutscene. Ah, thank God. There are dropped inputs, by the way, in this game. And I completely screwed that up. I need a super missile stat. Perfect. Game heard me. Oh, great. Gave me 2 drops. Definitely heard me. My problem is, I'm sure if I left the lightning armor on, probably wouldn't die as often. Metronome was definitely OP. It helped tremendously, and then I was just And then at that time, when I started using the metronome, that's when I started to get back into the game, because I actually took a break back in the day to explore Super Mario Bros. 3 and took second place in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Manhattan Project for the NES. And that was fun. I played some old childhood games from back in the day, like Power Rangers, the movie, the world record in that, and then lost it. It was just one of those things where I just decided to have some fun while on my break from this game. Nice. My bomb jumps are always looking good. Practice, man. I enjoyed Super Mario Brothers 3. I actually met a really... That's how I met Dom. He's in our Discord. I met him by doing that, and he's a really chill guy. But I really did enjoy it. It was really fun just to sit and relax and not have to worry about, like, oh man, I gotta be the fastest. You know what I mean? I didn't really have the same mindset as I did with this game. Like, this game was my, like, okay, if I run this game, I'm gonna put my heart and soul into it, at least. I'm gonna be good at it, you know? And even with Ninja Turtles, like TMNT3 NES, which I never got to play as a kid, and so it was like my first time playing it, and then I was like, I really love this game. I've got to fix it. I've got to fix on it. I've got to be good at this game. So that was the only other game I would say that I actually put some time into to learn, and I had a lot of fun with it. Dropped input. Okay, let's not do that. I have a specific little setup so I never miss that, but since I dropped back down into the void, I messed it up. Yeah, my nostalgia fix is max, bro. I've got my top loader right here. Alright. Yeah, I ended up picking up this top loader right here from a dude on Twitch by the name of Grom Fallen. Very clean, dude, and he sold it to me for $100, and it has the AV mod. So that was the reason for my purchase, because I was like, I would love to have a top loader since I never got to have one. And he's like, well, I know you're gonna run. He's like, because you've been talking about it for so long, so I'll sell it to you for $100 because it's just sitting in my closet. That was a deal. Yeah, it was a sweet deal, dude, because I believe they're selling for like $300. If probably more with that mod. I had to fix myself. The hell did I hit? Oh, I wasn't more to the right. Okay. Voltar is pretty good. However, a buddy of mine got pretty mistreated by him apparently, but he's always known to be that way, like a very arrogant person. But he's like a really cool streamer, but I think it's just because he does console modding and he knows what he's talking about type thing. But just the customer service and the way he treated my buddy was kind of like, really? Like, alright. But he did do the work right. I mean, he plays on the system, but he just said that his attitude was what really turned him off and probably wouldn't use him again because of it. Personally, I'm probably actually going to use them because... can we please spider clip? My god, dude. At least this isn't an any percent run. I'm gonna try my luck from the left. This isn't working. It's a little bit more precise, but... I feel like we're at AGDQ, or SGDQ with Chaucer right now. I'm not throwing shade, it's just this is what this feels like. God, dude. Imagine me falling back and out of inbounds. Oh, that's a lot of time lost. See, I want a Game Boy Advance consolizer, dude. Freaking A, man. It's so awkward for me to spider clip from the right of the pedestal. It's easier for me to do it at the left. How do you light the consolizer, man? Is it like good for speedrunning or does it slow the games down? I believe it's just an HD NES, correct? Or HD Game Boy Advance, right? Ooh. Paper missile drops. Nice. Alright, we're good on super missiles. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. That would actually make me want to run Game Boy Advance games if I had that consolizer. Do you have a link on where you got it? Why did I do that? Hey, baby. is actually turning into a very... He's dead. I'm turning that off. Not gonna waste any more Aeon. Oh. Terrible. Let's get this clip. I think I would find it hard to run with a Super Nintendo controller. Knew it. He knew it. It's fun. I didn't mean to freeze that enemy because there's a specific way you have to jump over him. And if you do it wrong, you're dead. He will kill your butt in a second. Yeah, they're sold out still everywhere. Actually, I haven't checked in a couple of months, though. It's probably been 7 months since the last time I checked, but I want to say that they were probably sold out. I'm gonna take a chance, get a super missile. Nope. Two super missile drops, please. 2 super missile drops. 1, you're trash. The retro tink hates freaking the Game Boy player. Like, it does not, it runs it, but it doesn't allow you to run the Speedrunners edition. And that's the one that I need. Because if I don't, it looks like garbage with a retro tink. You know what? I'm good. We'll take our chances trying to get supers from up here. I at least need 6. Okay. Alright, cool. Took another chance. It's fun. I mean, I have a Game Boy player. No, it's just the 2X, man. I don't think it was designed to go along with that. It works wonders with the NES and Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. That's what I got. That's what I used to play Super Mario Bros. 3 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, it works like phenomenally. So, I'm not narking it, but the 5X supposedly is where it's at with that. Like, if you want to use it for the Game Boy player, the 5X is what you need. But it's $300. And my Retro Tink 2, my 2X works great, so it's like, do I really spend $300 on freaking an upscaler? Which, I guess I could, but it's like, if I'm just going to be playing Super Nintendo and NES games and Game Boy player games, it would make more sense for me to get a consoleizer. You know? I haven't missed this trick in a while, dude. Feels great. No, I have GBI. That's what I'm saying. It runs like crap on the Retro Tink. The problem is I sold my capture card to Dom that would allow me to play retro games on my TV. So now all I have is an Elgato HD60, which only outputs HDMI. So that was the reason for the Retro Tink. course. I mean, I can buy a new one, I suppose. That's just, I don't know how well it's going to run on this TV that I have. This TV I got from Best Buy, um, $79. It has AV out, but I just don't know how well it's going to work without an upscaler or something. Or at least something to help with the lag. I've never actually tested it. Can't do that. Just stop. My god, I'm playing so bad tonight. Boy, you better fall. Nobody got time for Samus's nonsense, bro. The thing is every time I go to look for a freaking CRT in my area, everyone's like overpricing them. Like, I get it, like they're used for retro gaming. It's like people are asking $120 to $200. And it's like, my god. The only decent price one I found was like a Disney. It was like a Disney Dream Set, it was called. It's like 50 bucks local. But it had all the Disney princesses on it, but it was a CRT, and I'm like, I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna see it, but it's like, am I that desperate to want to play these, speedrun these games? Yeah, that TV's for my nerds. Of course that TV's for my daughter. You wouldn't catch me playing that. Is it really only 842? Dude, I swear to God, I thought it was 942. I can't freaking do that. Come on, game. Dude, I just wasn't expecting it to be that early. It feels so late. And I've been streaming for an hour and 50 minutes? It's weird. I swear to God, it feels so late, man. Yeah, apparently. I didn't know I started that early. Oh, come on. My input dropped. I think I was close to the edge in bounds and it registered the ceiling. Yeah, man. Take care of Pupper. I gotta find a faster way. Oh, you starting to piss me off. Oh, you dang jumping around. I should have never turned off base drift if that was the case. Alright. Come on. It's not gonna work. Should have just killed him. That's Still too early. Come on. That's the problem. I got these clips so well last time. Alright. I'm going way too early. That's good. Let's get this. We failed this a couple of times last night, so that's too far. I didn't freeze them in time. Alright, we failed it I think 5 times, so we have 4 more tries till we start losing time. That's too early. That's good. That's good. What? Come on, dude. Really? Okay, game. God, 420. You're freaking punk, dude. My dog's an old lady, so when she tells me she needs to go outside, I don't have long. You're good, dude. Take care of Pupper. Rachel has a pupper just like that. That was a decent fight. Took me a while to freaking get that clip. Alright, that's good. We failed this ice clip the first time so many times, so that's why we lost time. No, oh, thank God. I don't know what the heck I hit, but I hit something that put me back out of bounds. That's great. I'll take it slow. No, you're actually not, Meta. I meant to message you about that. You were not invisible. I went back and checked my VOD. You were fully visible with fusion mode for some odd reason. Very strange. How's the deliveries, my friend? I hope you're getting some good tips out of people. Okay, dude. Good. Could be that. Ooh, tough luck, man. I had a Red Baron pizza tonight for dinner. I don't know. I just kind of felt like frozen pizza. His crotch touched me. He literally teabagged me and it killed me. What the heck? Is this Halo 2? Dude, that used to infuriate the heck out of me when little kids would sit there and freaking teabag. He's dead. I've never heard of Jack's Frozen Pizza. I've tried this, dude. I'm like really picky about frozen pizza because I've tried DiGiorno and when it's stupid with their slogan. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Trust me, I know it's not freaking delivery. It doesn't even taste good. It tastes like trash. Like, it's so gross to me. I was way too close to his mouth. He would have killed me. It's like a piece of their drool just hits you and you're automatically dead. It's just everything about the DiGiorno pizza is disgusting. I need supers, thank you. You? No? Okay. That's fine. I took a risk. I took a risk. It was worth it. I'll say it was worth it. It's fine. We're right here. It's okay. Oh yeah, he definitely smacked the crap out of me. Love the phase drift strats though. That extra super missile definitely helps with this area. I don't know, dude. I love pizza with like everything on it, like veggies, like mushrooms, freaking green peppers. You can call me crazy. Love pineapple pizza. And while a lot of people are like, "Oh, we can't be friends, bro," but it's so freaking good. Oh yeah. All right. All right. All right. Look at them golds, bro. Them rainbows. No, I love mushrooms on pizza if I get it. Oh, what the heck, dude? Yeah. Alright, let's not take forever getting this. There we go. Good game. What am I doing? I was about to spider clip. Um, it it's a pretty good taste. It's not a bad taste. It might sound like a weird combination, but it's actually a pretty decent taste. It's sweet. Think of like a sweet pizza. Please don't clip and bounce. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Keep riding. Come on, there you go. Epic iPhone detection. Dictation, sorry. Oh, your iPhone is listening to you, by the way. People call me crazy. Oh my god, that was so close. I was gonna say, dude, it's been so long since I've freaking clipped back in bounds in this area. It has happened before. No, it was weird because Rachel and I were talking about Power Rangers like 3 nights ago. And it's like, oh, dude, it would be so cool, like, if I could find, like, a morpher that I had as a kid as, like, the White Ranger or Green Ranger. And then all of a sudden when I get on Facebook, the sponsor ads is like, Power Rangers, collectibles, and it's like, the hell? Alright, Meta, have a good night, man. Hopefully you make some good tips tonight. Here we go, boys. 26:48, a new world record for the category. Woo! Thanks, man. PB is definitely free. Gotta stop dying. Too much. Too much, man. Not too much. We were talking last night when we got the 129. I went back and checked the leaderboard. It was a 3-year-old run. This is like back when before Queen Skip was even a thing, or even getting baby by skipping Queen. So this game had some pretty interesting tech found. So you could get out of bounds by clipping off of a bug in Area 8, or you could phase drift. So what you would do is you would make your way over to where the little morph ball tunnel is for the baby Metroid, and you would have to do a perfect jump to stay out of bounds while you're somersaulting and screw attack to land in the tunnel so you can run in it. And then you had to do a precise screw attack jump to load in that room without without clipping through, and the cutscene would have to play. It was very, very annoying. Very few runs have I ever PB'd by that, but I have like 2 videos of that still, which is a very precise jump, and it's so annoying. And then spider clipping was discovered, and that pretty much changed everything. Then we could just skip it. We didn't have to do that anymore. Yep, very stressful. The first time I ever did it was actually learning it the first time and actually being able to pull it off in the first run that I did of that night, and it PB'd. And then after that, it was just like a struggle. It's like, so if I didn't do it, I was pretty much going to lose the run. Very stressful. The weird thing was if you clipped in where the egg was and it didn't play the cutscene, the egg wouldn't hatch. You couldn't go face Queen Metroid either because she just wasn't there. I wonder if I could find a YouTube video of that real quick so we could watch it. I know it's still up. There was a runner back in the day that made a tutorial on it, which let's see if I can find it. What was Thuox was his name. Thuox. Metroid. Samus Returns. Queen Skip. Okay, that did not pop up. I wonder if he deleted it. Kind of curious on whether or not he deleted it. How about we just do Queen Skip? Let's see if that pops up with anything. Okay, so here's the guy who actually discovered it. I'm going to screen share, or at least capture the screen if I can. That way I can show you, because it's pretty interesting. There's like super accurate window capture. source.